Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to upcycle this wedding dress to get all this lace off of here. This is a complete lace dress and I'm going to be making veils out of this. I'm Dorene Vandermeer. I'm a bridal milliner and I am sharing all of my trade secrets with you. One of them is how to upcycle a wedding gown to make veils. The only supplies I have for this one is a wedding dress, so go find yourself a wedding dress that you can dismantle and let's get started. Today we're going to upcycle this gown, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the whole thing apart and I'm going to then show you how much lace I get off of it. You will find lace on all kinds of old gowns. Maybe the gown is just not worth saving, but the lace is still beautiful. This is Alcon lace and it's incredibly expensive, so expensive. And this gown actually came from a bridal shop here in Oregon called Adorned in Grace. And they give 70% of whatever they sell in their shop to help women who have been rescued from human trafficking. It is a cause I believe in and it's a cause I support. So all the veils that I'm making in these tutorials actually goes to them. Anyways, if you want to learn more about Adorned in Grace, you can check out the link in my description. So let's find the seam on this, and then I'm going to hopefully get enough for 7 veils. That's my goal. Okay, so here's the seam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut down the length of the seam. Now I'm going to remove the bodice from the bottom, just on that one part. Now I'm going to release it from the bodice completely here. And I will admit you have to be a bit fearless, but I did have a plan. The plan is to remove all the lace that I can from the actual garment and then be able to lay all that out, and then I'll begin to cut it to whatever project I need. It's so cool when they have like these little buttons. They're not crystal, but those are great to save. I like to recycle whatever I can. And also too, I noticed there's some button loops over here, which we can recycle that if needed as well. Yeah, recycle any of the hardware, the zipper, all of it. But right now, my main goal is the lace. You could even recycle all of this as a lining. It's very nice satin. I always do a satin base on my hats, and then I do an overlay over them. This will be perfect. This is going to be for a lot of hats too. Multi-purpose dress here. All right, we have released the bottom, and I just want you to take a look. Look at all of that lace. That, my goodness, is a ton of lace. This right here would be hundreds of dollars. So if you'll notice, the bottom here has this lovely train, and that has been attached on. It's one whole piece, so I'll be securing that for another veil, you know, something that has more of a need for that. I almost see a mantilla here. You see the mantilla? I sure do. All right, so now we're gonna go and take the rest of it off. We've almost completely released the whole gown is almost apart. We have released the gown. So this was the entire underlayer. Look at that, it's boned and everything. It's awesome. All right, all of this is gonna go for another project. We're gonna put that aside. Clean up my station. Let's take a look at this. Oh, it's cute. It's like a little wrap. Quite literally could do that, but we're not going to do that. We need all the lace we can get because we're going to try to make 7 veils. So I'm going to use all of it. All right, so now what I'll do is I'll release all of the seams here so that I can have a piece here and this piece, and the front piece.
All right.
right, so here's all the lace laid out. There's so much lace. I may even be able to get more than 7 veils off of this. My goal is 7, but if I can get more, that'll bless Adorn even more. And then when you're looking at this lace in terms of cutting it out for a veil, it's actually pretty simple because of the netting in between. Alcon lace is just really great at that netting lace aspect of it. So what we're going to do is I'm basically going to follow the netting lace up against this piece to release some of the netting off, to release the lace. And I'll just kind of go around like this and follow the lace itself. There's usually a pattern. Where it connects right there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that. And then if I have to, I can glue it to keep the lace from unraveling. You kind of get the idea. So there's a piece that I'm going to be using on a veil. I'll trim that up and clean it up even more. So you're just doing a basic cut lace application. That's really all it is. I have a whole tutorial on that, how to trim your veil in lace, where I do a cut lace application. If you want to see how many veils I get on this, check out the playlist, Upcycling a Wedding Dress. And I will be putting all of the veils that I make from this upcycled dress in that playlist. Wasn't that fun? We got to take apart an entire gown and look at all the lace I got. This is going to be amazing. My goal is to get 7 veils. I might just get more than that. Our next tutorial on the upcycling of this gown is going to be on a fingertip, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be fun to see how I use basically the train of the veil to put on a fingertip and make a lovely laced edge veil. If you want to learn more ways how to put lace on the edge of your veil, check out this playlist called Let's Get Lacy, and you're going to learn more about how to make more veils with lace. See you later, veil makers.